Hey friends, it's Ruben with Hi-Fi MIDI. Thanks for joining me for this live stream. I'm going to wait a second just to make sure that the audio is clear because I recently updated OBS. I haven't used it in a while and all the audio settings were completely different. So hopefully somebody can tell me out there whether the audio is coming in or coming through clearly. I'll just wait a second. Well, just to introduce this video, subscriber reached out to me. I was going to say client. Well, they are a client, but a subscriber reached out to me recently with a track that they had created using Suno. If you don't know what Suno is, it's an AI software where you insert prompts like lyrics and genres, tempo, all that stuff, and it creates a track for you. But it can also separate the stems from those tracks. Well, they reached out to me asking me if I could reprogram the MIDI because the track sounds good, but if you separate the stems, everything sounds like it has artifacts in it. There's a lot of bleed between the tracks, and I'll show you in just a bit. So I said yes because I like a challenge, and honestly, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous about this because the track already sounds pretty good to me. The lyrics are they're clever. The melody's pretty good. It's like it's a bluesy country song. And I'll show it to you right now. By the way, I'm using Cubase 15. I'm trying to navigate 3 monitors right now. There you go. I'm using Cubase Pro 15. And there are there are 8 tracks. Drums, bass, guitar, keys, synth. I'm still not sure what that is. And effects, I'm still not sure what that is either, but maybe I could make something up and it'll sound good. And then vocals and backing vocals. So it's at 175 BPM. And I'm going to play a little bit of this. I'm not going to play the entire thing because I'm not sure if I have permission to do that. The client did give me permission to live stream my work process. So the first thing I'm going to do in this video, which is only going to be an hour long, is analyze it. And if I have time, I'm going to start replacing some instruments. But let me first go ahead and colorize these tracks. That way it's easier to navigate through them. I don't really have a scheme when it comes to colorizing my tracks. I do like to keep piano purple for some reason. I don't know why. And vocals, I usually keep red. But that's all personal preference. All right, if you're out there listening and you can hear me clearly, please let me know so that I'm not wondering if you can actually hear me or not. No, I didn't create the track. Suno did. If you created the track, you can play it. So I didn't create these tracks. This was created by the AI software Suno. Great. All right, so let me play the track for you. This is called Liked, Subscribed, and Followed You.
And a smile so sweet. I sent you away through my old phone screen. Thought we'd be a pair like peaches and cream. I tapped that heart, I rang that bell, posted a story just to tell. I liked, subscribed, and followed you. Sent a little love with a click or two. But all I got was a scene and blue. Baby, I liked, subscribed, and followed you. Shake my feet at 3:45. Hoping your face would be there once more. I left a
Okay, it's a pretty cool track. I'm not gonna lie, and it's incredible what you can do with AI. I know some of you probably have AI fatigue. I'm kind of in the middle where I don't know whether to love it or hate it because I use AI all the time. I use ChatGPT to help me with some certain things, and some people are really averse to that and resistant. But I do love advancements in technology. There is a side of me though that wonders what's going to happen to producers, what's going to happen to people who work in the studio. And part of me thinks that the work is going to continue. There's going to be challenges with trying to create quality music with that. And there will always be a place for live musicians. So I'm not worried about that aspect. I am a live musician. It's something I've been doing for years, and I love it. I love performing. But I also make my living in the studio. That's a big part of my living. And it makes me wonder where things are going to be. And there's a feeling of uncertainty, which is why I wanted to do this, because I thought this is like somebody remind me of the name of, it's the guy who would nail the railroad tracks. I was thinking Paul Bunyan, but it's not Paul Bunyan. It'll come to me unless one of you tells me. All right. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is create markers, because I want to be able to know what's going to come. That's the easy part. So I'm going to select a marker. I'm going to bring that up here, and I want to create something very bright. So maybe a light green. It's fine. That's the intro. I'm going to type that in all caps so that my old eyes can see. And that's verse 1.
Dancing down on Beale Street. And you all find be a pair like peaches and cream. I tap that hard, I ring that bell, posted a story just to tell.
That's chorus.
Subscribe and follow you. Shake my feet.
Verse 2. Let me zoom in a little bit. There you go.
Shake my feet at 3:45.
I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to look at the audio waveforms just to kind of guide me.
I dropped my lines, I made my play. You double tap, but not my way. I liked, subscribed, and followed you. Send a little love.
Oh, sorry. I started daydreaming.
Not my way. I liked, you double tap, but not my way.
So right here is the chorus.
Subscribed and followed you.
Here's a little interlude.
Maybe I'm just another name, lost in the scroll of your internet fame. But honey, if you ever, maybe
This is the bridge.
I'm just another name, lost in the scroll of your internet fame. But honey, if you ever see my face, I'm the cat with the stand-up face. I liked, subscribed, and followed you.
Chorus again.
Say the truth. subscribed and followed you.
This is the outro. Okay, the next thing is to create a chord or a chord track. But before I do that, I want to show you how it sounds with the tracks isolated. And this is the complaint the customer had, or the client. So together it sounds okay. It does sound a bit compressed, and you can hear some of that fuzz that's really common in AI music. I really don't like that part of it. So hear the drums. The hi-hats sound pretty distant and unclear. The kick and the snare sound okay. That's a certain effect that some people like. But when you get to other instruments like the bass and vocals, then you start hearing how bad it is. Here's a guitar. As you can hear, it sounds really weak and thin. Keys are a little crunchy, lo-fi. I'm not sure what it's trying to do right there, but hopefully I can do something better. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Here is synth. Yeah, that sounds horrible. And then I'm going to try to figure out what effects is. Maybe I can tell here. I'm still not sure what that is. It sounds like it's supposed to be part of the piano, but when I put them together, it doesn't sound any clearer. Lead vocal sounds clearer than all the other instruments.
I tapped that hard, I rang that bell, posted a story just to tell. I like
It's still not clear, though, and you can hear some of the backing vocals.
subscribe to follow you. Send a little love with a click or two.
All right, let me get the chords for the verse and the chorus. And to do that, I'm going to open up a piano track. By the way, for those of you who have asked, I'm going to create a review pretty soon of Piano Tech 9. Okay, this is in the key of E major. And then I'm going to open up a chord track. This is a very useful tool in Cubase. I'll do something light like that. Add my chord. What I love about the chord track in Cubase is that you can just play the chord on your MIDI controller and it's going to automatically detect it.
Well, I saw you dancing down on Beale Street. Red dress flashing and a smile so sweet. I said you
That's basically an A major.
awake through my old phone screen. Thought we'd be
E major.
a pair like peaches and cream. I tapped that hard.
B. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. More like a B7. Whoops. There you go.
With a click or two. But all I got was
Need to double click that.
a scene and blue. Baby, I like to subscribe and follow you. Shake my
All right, so this next part is going to be the same chords. So I'm just going to copy this. Maybe I can paste it. Yeah.
kick my feet at a
Chorus is going to be the same thing. So this shouldn't take too long.
subscribe and follow you. Send a little love. Subscribed and followed you. Maybe I'm just another name lost in the stroll of your internet.
Sorry, I missed that.
Another name lost in the stroll of your internet fame. But honey, if you ever
That's F sharp.
see my face, I'm the cat with the stand-up bed.
It's pretty cool.
I like to
All right, so this part we're going to copy. Or I'm going to copy.
subscribed and followed you.
All right, so now I'm going to start replacing since I do have some time. I'm going to start with the easy stuff, which is the drums. The reason drums are easy is because I don't have to detect pitch. It's just rhythm. Sorry, drummers, you guys have an easy job. I'm just playing. No. So I'm going to open up Superior Drummer. You can use any good drum software. I like using Superior Drummer because I have a lot of MIDI packs. They save me time, and I like hearing a real drummer's groove versus trying to just input the notes myself with my hands. Because sometimes I can't come up with creative stuff, you know? So we're going to listen to this. Actually, I'm going to audition the drum parts or the drum sounds. So maybe go under rock, pop and rock, and country rock punch. Let's listen to that one. Yeah, it seems like they generate the whole track together, then stems separate that. That's why all the tracks have bleed and the EQ sounds weird. Yeah, I only like using stem separators to analyze a part. I don't like using it for any other purpose. That one sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound in your face the way I want it though. Let's see, Nashville Slam. I like that one. That one's a big file though. That's 2 gigabytes right there. All right, let's see what we can do.
Well, I saw you. Well, I saw you.
So it has a little cymbal hit or a ride. me get the count.
Well, I saw you dance.
I'll start with the snare.
Well, I saw you dance.
I think that's good. But when does that cymbal come in? I need to put the click on. Hold on. Bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, bum, bum. That's going to be D sharp. Let me zoom into that. Okay. Now let's figure out the beat.
Saw you dancing down on Beale Street.
It's just eighth notes on the hi-hat. Now I can do that and record it, but I'm going to go into Superior Drummer, go to Grooves, and play that. Now it's going to show me results. Come on, stop. All right. Now it's going to show me results that sound similar to it. I'll just pick the top one for now. Drop it in. Okay, has a little double hit there. So I'll go ahead and click that in. That's on 21. Or before 21. So let me find the snare really quick. There it is. Oh, you know what? I had the quantize set to 8-note triplets. I want it to be 16th. No wonder it sounded weird. I gotta go back and fix the cymbal. All right, so this is something I'm gonna have to customize myself because I don't want to find the groove that matches that. It's just a waste of time. So let me go ahead and duplicate this, cut it where it changes. Right there. Delete that. So there's 1, 2, there's 8 notes right there. Let me see if I can get the timing right. When I quantize, I'm going to want to soft quantize, so I have that on here. That way it's not setting it exactly to the grid. Now the snare comes in on measure 24. I'll go ahead and record that. And we have 4 on the floor on the kick. Now I'm going to glue these together. Let me go ahead and fix this. One, two, ba bum bum. 1, 2. Yeah, this is really off. Look at that done. Look at that done. There you go. Let's listen to this.
Well, I saw you dancing down on Beale Street. Red dress flashing and a smile so sweet. I sent you away through my old phone screen. Thought we'd be a pair like peaches and cream. I tapped that hard, I rang that bell, posted a story just to tell.
I feel like the snare's not coming out enough.
Posted a story just to tell.
I'm going to quantize this a little bit more.
Just to tell.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Now let me go ahead and hear the chorus part. This part has 16th notes on the hi-hat. So I'm going to need to look for that. I don't know what that is. But I'll stop right there. Open up Superior Drummer. Now, I'm not sure if I can play this fast, so this might be a challenge. Or definitely will be a challenge. I'm going to set it to 16th note resolution. I'm glad this is helping you. Mayegan? I think that's your name. Okay, I tried my best to add those 16th notes. So let's see what it came up with. I think this one comes the closest to matching it. It has those 16th notes in there. So I'll use that. There's something I keep hearing. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a little doom. Is that the tom? I really don't like that tom sound. At least in there. Where's that tom? Right there. All right. I have to find that because it's driving me nuts. Boom. There's no tom in there. But why does it keep playing that tom? Right there, on the beat, you can see that the tom was triggered. But there's no note for the tom in there. It doesn't exist. How is that happening? Oh, wait up. No, it's not the hit stack either. I'm going to figure this out later, but I don't know if you know what's going on right here. These are the hi-hats. This is a kick and the snare. But on this beat right here, it's only the kick and the hi-hat. But you can hear the tom getting triggered. Not sure what that is. I'm not... Oh yeah, magnify. You know what? That's a good idea. So it would have to be on C2. So I'm just going to highlight anything here. You can still hear it though. Let me go all the way up. There's nothing here. Let me change this to Country Rock Punch. Maybe it's going to change something. Yeah, it's still triggering. Oh, wait up. I wonder if it's the chord changes that's triggering that. Because when you have a chord track, it's attached to the first instrument that you open. So I'm going to open this, and actually I'm going to mute it. Let's see if that fixes it. There you go. That was it. That was the problem. Okay, I always figure it out. Let me go back to Nashville Slam. So as a matter of fact, that one, it doesn't have a closed hi-hat. It has an open hi-hat, which is, where is it on here? Maybe I'll change those notes later. Okay, so we can duplicate this. And this is going to be on the last beat. Pickup, 16th note pickup, ba-da-bump. Ba-da-bump. I think that's good. And then what happens here? Okay, so let's repeat this. Get rid of those extra notes here. Let's listen to the original. So we have a, I don't want to call it a paradiddle. It's like, it's not even a roll, but 16th note on the snare. So it starts on beat 4 of measure 36. Okay, so let's get that in there. I'm going to record that manually. Let me go ahead and delete this beat. Oops, wrong one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me listen to that. Let me see if they have something in Superior Drummer, actually. Okay. You know what? I'm going to use a filter. Build up. And then filter by snare. Hopefully it has this. I'm going to have to do it manually, unfortunately. Okay. I missed it. 1, 2, 3. Did I get it? This is a question. It's close. It's close. All right. Is there a beat there? Oh, I'm not sure if there's a kick there. It's hard to hear. I'm just going to go ahead and input the kick on 4. And then we have this little stop right here. Okay. What else does it do? Okay. It's a little late right there, but I think that'll work. Ooh, that was bad. All right, one more time. Oops. Thankfully it wasn't too far. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what it does. Oh no. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to record that manually. Okay. Get rid of the last one. Drums are fun. So we have a little bit of that 16th note groove here. So I'm going to actually bring this over. Cut that. and add the 4 kicks. There you go. Here we have the verse again. All right, for the most part, it's the same. So I'm going to copy whatever's on verse 1 over here and then add the little extra snare hits and the stops that it has. Right there. Bob. Oh, that was already there. Never mind. So that was the same as the other verse. Okay, so duplicate this, and then it changes on A. There's a little open hi-hat there too. Let's see if I have it in here. Nope. I want a more open hi-hat sound. Right there. There you go. Get rid of that extra kick right there. That's slightly out of range. And listen to this stop. This break. So I think this is a closed hi-hat with a kick. So it's let's add that. Okay. Bob. So it keeps that the kick. I don't usually play snare with my left hand, but it's gonna have to work. What else do we hear? Okay, we have the hi-hat. Okay. And let's clean this up by gluing them together. Here's the second chorus. Let's see if it's in the first one. If it is, I'm gonna just copy and paste it. No. Even the hi-hat rhythm is different. It's 8th notes rather than 16th notes. It's similar to this, but a little more open. So it's like, let me do this. You know, I can just record it. It's hard to do it with this other one here. And I hate when I don't have the click on. All right, I'm gonna have to change something here, but that's okay. I wanted to get most of it there. The timing is not bad, but I'm just gonna slightly adjust it. Whoa, something happened right there. My timing started to get off a little bit. All right, let's listen to that last part. Okay. Now let's listen to this, what it's doing here. Okay. That's going to be hard to do. So that's on measure 69. Measure 69, the and of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's get rid of the snares on that part. All right, this is another example where AI gets it wrong. When you're hitting the snare like this, both your hands are occupied. You cannot possibly be hitting the cymbals unless you're bouncing it on the snare, in which case you're not going to get that power. You have to be some virtuoso to do this. But normally for most drummers, if you're doing that roll, you're using both hands. You're not going to be hitting both the hi-hat and the cymbal. So this is the equivalent of when you have an AI video and the person has 4 arms. You know, this is not possible. I'm going to show you. You can hear the psh, 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 while it's doing. Okay. So let's go ahead and record that, and then we'll get rid of the hi-hats. Okay. So once the snares come in, get rid of the hi-hats, get rid of the cymbals, anything. Okay. At least that brings me some comfort, you know, that it still has a ways to go. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go back and just quickly make sure that when I have these rolls on the snare, that there's no other cymbals playing. Yeah, it's easy to do that on here. Okay, that's good. So it has another one of those snare rolls. So I'm going to copy this. Or I can just re-record it. Doesn't matter. In fact, you can time stretch the drum partitions. Can you explain what you mean by that? Okay, let's go ahead and record this. Okay. Quantize that a little bit. That one sounds better. So let me open that. Whoops. Okay. Sounds good. You have to hold the right bottom envelope with your mouse. Oh, I see what you mean. But are you talking about the audio or the MIDI? You have to hold the right bottom envelope with your mouse. All right, I'm going to record that. I should have had the click on, but I think that works. That sounds like this. This is where it starts taking a little bit longer because of these details. You have to, okay. Oh, I see. Why would you time stretch it? I'm not sure why. For percussion, I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing, but for percussion, it doesn't matter if these are long or short. You can have them really short and it's going to sound the same. All right. Hopefully we can get some more some broader work done here. I'm almost out of time. And I'll likely finish the drum part later on my own. But the next time I'm going to do another instrument like the bass or keyboard. Excuse me. Oh, are you talking about... You're not talking about the grid lines, are you? The quantized resolution? Interestingly, the snare changes there. I think it does. Hold on. No, it's the same. I was hoping to find another mistake in AI, but it's fine. That sounds like it could be a ride, but it's hard to tell because of the resolution. So I'll just play a ride. I think it is a ride. Let me quantize this real quick. Add the snare. And there's like a, not a crash hit, but it's the right hit. I'm going to add that in there. Now, there was a little choke there. And this is the annoying thing about Superior Drummer is that the choke is controlled by aftertouch on your keyboard. So if you hit it extra hard, it's going to trigger that cymbal choke. So sometimes you get a cymbal choke on unwanted spots. And you have to go in and select aftertouch. Actually, this one might be set under poly pressure, interestingly. I don't see it here, though. No aftertouch either. It says that there is poly aftertouch signal. I don't see it. C-2. No. All right, let's listen to this with the entire track so far with the original drum track muted. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my keyboard camera. All right.
Well, I saw you dancing down on Beale Street. Red dress flashing and a smile so sweet. I sent you away through my old phone screen. Thought we'd be a pair like peaches and cream. I tapped that hard, I rang that bell, posted a story just to tell. I liked, subscribed, and followed you. Sent a little love with a click or two. But all subscribed and followed you.
All right. Well, it doesn't sound bad so far. I'm going to have to add some little crash hits and then refine everything later on, because I like to listen to the tracks by themselves or with a couple of instruments just to make sure that they're gelling together. But this was fun, and I'm going to finish this on my own, the rest of the drum tracks. But I'm going to be back next Friday for the next part, I believe. As a matter of fact, I say that and not having forgotten that next week is Thanksgiving. So maybe I might do it earlier in the week. But somebody asked, hey, what's up? So sorry, I can barely see the name from here. The screen is so tiny. Hey, what's up? When are you doing the Piano Tech 9 video? I can't wait for it. And what are you doing? And are you doing any Swam string sections video since they improved their new engine? To answer the first question, very, very soon. I have another review that I have to finish by Monday, and that's going to be pretty exciting. But I'm going to see if I can do the Piano Tech review by the middle of next week. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful software to begin with. The improvements are not dramatic, but they're good. And if you don't have it, I'm going to share reasons why I think it's a good product. As far as Swam string sections, I downloaded the trial. I think it sounds pretty good, but I haven't heard the improvements that they made to the engine yet. So I'm going to have to ask them about that and see if they would be willing to give me a license for review purposes. So, well, friends, thanks for watching this. If you're new to my channel, if you just happen to come upon it, I would appreciate it if you give this video a like and if you subscribe to my channel. It's just like the name of the song, and follow me. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this. I can't wait to hear it once I have more than half of the instruments programmed. It's going to make a dramatic difference. And then I'll show the difference between the original version and the virtual instrument version. All right. Well, with that said, take care, and I'll see you next time.